They did something to me. They did something to me. They nerfed me. My mic wasn't working. I don't. For some reason now, every time I open up OBS, my mic just stops working. Or like every time I join like a voice call, my mic just stops working. I don't know why. It's very strange. Hi, everybody. Guess who's sick? Or at least I'm getting sick. I'm on my way. Winner, Ganyo. Hi, Kimber. Thank you for being first. Also, hi, Alexis. Thank you. I hope I do too. I literally, like before you get sick, when you have that feeling where you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna get sick. That's me right now. That's me right now. I'm on the cusp of like, oh god, I'm like starting to feel sick. It's about to be the end of the world for me. So I'm trying to like power through it because every time I get sick, and I'm using the word sick, but in reality, if you're a person with a uterus, you know what I mean. um, this happens every month. This is my life. I once went to a doctor and I asked them. I said, why every month when I get sick? Is it so bad? I'm 12, and my doctor goes, yeah, I don't know. This is the worst case I've ever seen of it. Especially in someone of your age. I don't know why. And I was like, oh, cool, thank you. And I think that was a precursor for just how my life is. Um, but every time I get sick, my silly once a month sickness, it knocks me out for like 2 or 3 days. So I'm like, I have to get work done before I'm knocked out forever. So I figured today we'd keep it chill, we'd keep it cool. I'm listening to a playlist I made in the middle of the pandemic, which is just piano covers of video game music. Because I personally think it's joyous and whimsical. Mostly because it's really funny the music I have on here. Like, it's Animal Crossing music. It's a song from The Martian. It's another song from The Martian. It's Portal music. Yeah, this is a crazy playlist of mine. But I figured it was fun. Also, I may actually just be getting sick. Like my nose is running today like crazy, which is a little bit evil. But regardless of all that, we're here. What a beautiful world. What a beautiful world. We're here. Life is so good. I messed up on the skirt though. Sad news. Sad news. I messed up on the skirt. And I need to fix that. I messed up on the skirt because I didn't have enough reference images of the skirt. And I thought it had a certain amount of panels. It does not. It actually has one more panel than I thought it did. So, in between these two panels, I have to add another one. So, I'm fiddling. I'm playing around, I'm having fun. And by God, are we gonna make a pattern? Can I? No, not like that. That was scary. Can I scoot you entirely over like that? And then can I scoot you entirely over like that? OMG, hi, I'm working on a wig, so I'm gonna be lurking this whole time, but I want to join anyway. Hi. Hi, Sam. How are you, buddy? How goes the wig? Is the wig going well? I saw you posting and being like, it sure is going. And I got scared for you. My lurker, my beautiful lurker. I hope to see you at the prize counter. Wigs are so scary. Daily haunting. E.T. I love this photo of me because it literally is a photo of me from a video where I'm in the middle of I'm taking off like a bunch of Michael makeup off my face and I'm covered in like scar wax. And the scar wax is like sticky and nasty, and so I have scar wax on my finger, and in the video I'm literally going ew, 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 because it's like a sensory nightmare to me. Another one. Eric! Oh, my sweet boy. I was gonna work before stream on like some other non-patterning stuff, but I ended up not feeling too good, so I ended up not doing it. And I went upstairs, and who is laying on the couch but my sweet boy Eric, laying on the couch right next to where I usually sit on the couch. And he laid there and he cuddled with me, and he never does that because he usually hates me and like wants me to blow up. And it was something so beautiful, let me tell you. I didn't think I was able to feel such joy in my life. I was like, oh, maybe there is peace in the world. Eric's here. And as soon as I laid down and I started petting him, he started purring. I was like, oh, we're so maybe things are okay actually. Oh wow. And you're also too low. Can I see how all that looks? Okay. Need some more adjustments. The shapes of this skirt always get to me because they're so weird. These weird little petals. That is not high enough. Let me open up my reference images. Do they even attach to each other, or am I like absolutely crazy? Let me try to see what they look like if they don't attach to each other.
Howdy, and welcome to the adventuring party.
Oh wow, that glitched out really bad. Lloyd, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the adventuring party. How are you doing? Are you working on anything fun right now? I always like to ask people if they're working on anything fun because I'm the #1 nosy guy in the world. I'm the #1 nosy guy in the world. I'm always going to ask people what they're working on because I always want to know. Come on. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. That one needs to be sewn back together. Oh, you already are. Which one is it that's not sewn then? That one. Okay. Yeah, I do think these need to be sewn together. Just maybe not as much as they were, perhaps. You seem like you need to be like that. That actually made you worse. Never mind. What about like that? Oh, that makes you more closed off. Never mind. You're fine the way you are. Forget I ever said anything beautiful. Forget I said a word. I found you on YouTube. I didn't realize you had Twitch. I'm terribly unskilled, but I love watching these. Hi! I'm so glad you found me from YouTube. Oh my god. I've been focusing a lot on making stuff for YouTube lately, so I'm glad that people are finding me from it. That's very exciting. And listen, you don't need to be skilled. You don't need to be skilled. There's so many things I'm so bad at that I love watching other people do. And I love watching other people craft too, because it makes me feel productive if I'm watching somebody else make something. Because at the end of the stream where they're like, look at this cool thing we made, I'm like, yeah, we did do that. Meanwhile, what have I been doing? I've been sitting, on my couch. I've been sitting on my couch. I did not contribute a thing. I don't know where the we came from, but it sure wasn't me. But I love it. I will watch videos of people sew all day because I love feeding off of their productivity. I'm like, oh, look at them go. Maybe someday that could be me. Not today, though. I'm being productive right now. That's my 1, 2, and then that's the same height. Okay. This one's actually a middle one. I messed up on this. Wait. This is a different shape. Okay, no, not like that. Hi. Oh god. What a shape this is right now. Can we straighten you out, please? You look crazy. Crazy, and you also need to be like that, I'd say. Yeah, that's a little better. You're too thin though. You need to be a little bit thicker. I talk to my patterns like they can listen to me. Sometimes I think it makes the patterns go better. I'm like, you need to be this. You need to be that. This thing doesn't know what it is. It's a pattern. It's not real. But I speak to it like it is. It gives me comfort. It's for me, it's not for the pattern. I forget that every time I listen to this playlist, I just think about how much I love Super Mario Odyssey music. Ugh, I need to replay Mario Odyssey now! Come on. Let's use simulate. This is too wide, actually. So I may be in luck here if I can scoot. Yeah. You are a little bit shorter. And then these have like rounded corners. So I think when I get happy with the shape of these, I'm gonna round the corners a little bit. Because right now those feel like they're connected too low. Yeah, you are way too thick. I'm not crazy. Minute fiddling with the pattern until I get something I'm happy with. Let me look at my reference image of the front. Because I now have like a squared off front view of this that I want to look at. Yes. Yes, I say. I feel good about this, which means I can start on the fun parts. These have a bunch of detailing on them, which I've been really excited to get cracking at because I love detailing things. I love itty bitty weird details on costumes. Let me do itty bitty weird details on all of my costumes, please. I'm just gonna straighten all these out. And I'm gonna adjust the colors of my fabric. I'm going to select that. Gaming Panda, hi Gaming Panda, how are you? Are you working on anything fun today? I am working on this commission right now, and that is not pink enough. That needs to be pinker. I'm working on this commission today, and it's been very fun to work on, but now I get to get into all of the tedious detailing, which I think will be fun. This fabric has some texture to it. I think I want to grab a textured fabric. Hi, Cosplay Patterning. There we go. Learn to make a candy star. Ooh. That sounds so fun. I'm sick too. Us together. Us together. It's not even the time. It's not even the time of the year to be sick, so I can't even use that as an excuse. Materials, fabric. Twins in the worst way. I'm gonna grab like a canvas. If I do that, how does that look? Does it have a texture to it? It doesn't. One more time. Texture? Cotton canvas texture? Anybody? Texture? I'm just gonna search up woven and see what I can find. Cotton Oxford, cotton chambray, corduroy, no. I think a lightweight denim gives me the textured look I'm going for, yeah. I need to desaturate that. There we go. That's better. Now I can copy that And then copy this pink. And then make this denim pink too. Yes. And all these gonna be white. How does that affect the drape of it? A little bit. It makes it drape a little bit sturdier, which is what I need. The skirt has a lot of shape to it. Hence why it's orange and strengthened right now, is I need it to like keep that shape a little bit. But there are underskirts that go under this, so when the client makes the whole costume, it's gonna have underskirt bits here that help like hold it up. Because if not, this is a very weighty skirt and it would collapse a little bit under the weight of itself, I'd say. Let me grab back view, place it right there. It's just gonna place a full-on screenshot here. What are you using to make this pattern? This is Clo 3D. This is Clo 3D, the same program I use to make all of my patterns. It's a super helpful, wonderful little program that I adore. I made this too big. A little bit smaller. There we go. There we go. That kind of gives me a better baseline to trace things off of. So now I can go like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, I did too much. Oh, I did too much. Way too much gene coming in. Convert to curve point, please, please. Nice. This actually needs some transparency to it. Please. Hello? Image. Opacity. There we go. Let me drop that down to like 50. There, now I can see better. I don't like the shape of that. That's better. Okay. And then that kind of goes up. It goes like out and down like that. And then up and down and up and down and up and down and over and up. Strange shape we got going on here, but you know what? I'll take it. I'm going to take that and delete it from here and drag it onto that one, I think. There we go. Oh, that fits in almost perfectly. Oh, okay. I did not think it would fit in so perfect. Oh yeah, I was gonna round these corners. Smooth curve. Rounding. 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 Come on, don't lag on me. Hello? Why's my computer mad at me? It surely is not because I have, 18,000 different programs open to run the stream. Never. Not that. What is the daily haunting? I have to see. Sam! Oh, it's Sam! Our beautiful lurking Sam. And the music's from my favorite movie of all time, thank God. Today, we're keeping the vibes chill and not listening to my usual stream playlist. We're listening to instrumentals from a playlist I made in 2021 that are like calm and fun and chill, which includes the soundtrack to the hit 2015 film, The Martian, which I was abhorrently obsessed with in high school and still am abhorrently obsessed with to this day. We were just talking about that picture last stream. Exactly. I was saying to Sam that you're in the stream and it'll just show up one day, but sure enough, there's Sam. I need to take more haunting photos of my friends and add them into my daily hauntings. YetiCon, none of my friends are safe. YetiCon, you're all liable to become a daily haunting. This is like a strange organic shape we got going on here. Stardew Valley music. Oh, my beloved. I miss Stardew Valley. I have with Stardew Valley what people have with Minecraft, where like once a year I remember it exists and I play it for like 20 hours and then I just stop cold turkey. Oh, what is that? What is that? Hello? Get at what? The get thank you. See, look at this. Is this not like a weird shape? And then this is like a teardroppy kind of thing. Me too. I had like a 2 week period where I played it every second I could. Every time I'll like go into my existing save or I'll start a new save and I'll play for like 20, 30 hours over like the span of a couple of weeks. And then I'll just be like, okay, I'm done now. And I just go back to my life. Like I never, like I was never crazy about it for a moment there. It is beautiful because I have Stardew on my Switch. So I can just play it like sitting on my couch. I don't have to come down to my computer. And I think that's what makes it so enticing for me is I'm like, oh, couch entertainment. Because I love my Switch. My problem is I just don't have enough games that I like to play on it that I play it like regularly. I'll like bring it out once every couple months and be like, oh my god, I forgot about you. Except for when Tears of the Kingdom came out. And both Peter and I on our separate Switches had Tears of the Kingdom. And we played that game all day, every day. For like the first weekend it released, we would take turns who got to like dock their Switch on the television. And we would both just play it nonstop. Rounding that corner. Rounding this corner. Rounding that corner. Strange shapes we got going on here. Very strange shapes. I'm going to add. Which one's the side view? This is the side view. Wait, 3, 2, 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 0. What is the other side view? There it is. That's this side. Okay, yeah, I am right. I'm not crazy, I promise. Oh, that is the wrong way, though. Maybe I am a little crazy. Wait, what just happened? No. Side view, get out of here. I need the other side view. Thank you. Oh, so this is what we're working with. Little stripies. I can do that. I can do that. This is not exactly big enough right now. But I can scale it up. I think that's big enough. Yeah. I didn't really need this, to be frank. Oh, excuse me. Chloe. Oh, you do like a little bit of that. Okay, I see what we got going on here. like a little bit of like a chevron instead of what I thought it was. I'm tracing all of these manually as opposed to like just copy and pasting the same line over and over again because this is such like a natural shape that I think it would look better if I just like did this naturally and like freehanded it. Oh, not like that. And so far I'm kind of vibing with it. I'm gonna make some adjustments once I'm done, but so far so good. Can I click on you, make you like 50? There we go. Yeah, I like how that looks. That is too curved though. Compared to the rest of them, that is too curved. Can we relax you a little bit? Relax you a little bit. Bring you down. There we go. Just kind of align those a little bit more. No. Showing overlapping points. There we go. And then beep 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 beep. No. Come on. Beep 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 beep. There we go. I'm gonna make sure I save this. And open up the side view. Is this the side view I'm rocking with? Yes. Oh wait, I messed up. The chevron actually crosses over on the other one. I might be a little bit of an idiot. The chevron is not on this. The chevron is the other panel too. Oh yeah, I am a total idiot. Oops. There we go. Okay, now I can take all of these, extend and trim, pattern outline, and select them all again. I'm gonna go copy, and then I want to mirror paste them. I'm gonna lurk so I can get some broom stuff done. Of course. Be so safe. Be so safe. We're literally just chilling today. I figure it's like a chill worky stream. We all work on our fun stuff together. We all lurk. There we go. Now can I take all of these and can I Oh. Okay. So you actually get wider. Delete. Delete. Bring you down like that. Bring that down and then bring that down. Yeah. Okay. That is what I meant. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So then I need 1, 2, and then like 3. Not the right spot. There we go. 3 and like 4. Yeah, I think that's right. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. This all looks incredibly weird right now, but you have to hear me out. You have to trust me on this. It will look good. I am going to scoot these up though. Make these a little bit more evenly spaced, I'd say. Because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these 5 lines. All of these actually get to go a little bit upwards. Just to match up better with their brethren. I think that's a little bit too up, actually. Down. Select. Can I, like, copy and paste that? No. What if I mirror paste? Copy, paste. Like, right there? Yes! I did do that correctly. Then like that. Or it's more like that. Yeah. Okay. This is the detailing on the skirt done. It looks crazy. But you gotta hear me out here, okay? You have to hear me out. Oh, wait. On the back. Am I crazy? There is. I need my graphic back. You. Get back over here. Get back over here. I forgot details. You have like womp, 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 womp. What strange lines these are. See, that looks a little crazy. Oh, not what I meant to do. That looks a little crazy. No, not what I meant to do. What? Guys, when did I lose an entire skirt panel? Now, there we go. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. Okay, saving before something drastic happens. I need that yellow, so I am going to copy this, grab that from over here, saturate it. There we go. Okay. Now we start our fun layering. Yay! Cut. Are you still symmetrical with each other or no? You're not. When did you stop being symmetrical? Get back to that. Hello? Get back to that, please. Thank you. I'll move that over there. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take all of these, I'm going to copy and paste them down here. I'm going to take all of these, going to make them pink. One, two, got it. Boom, boom. Get out of here. Mamma mia. Aw. Look at me now. Will I ever learn? I don't know how. Aw. I forgot this was in the playlist. This one's so whimsical. Oh, no. Okay. Oh. Hey, Crumply Bumplies. What are we doing? I think I want to make all of these 10. Just to give them a little bit more. Why do you do that? Thank you. Oh, my Twitch ad warriors, please be brave. This is looking cool already. The tip of the middle lapel kind of looks like a really cool wolf face. It kind of does, honestly. Wait, let me pull up the reference image that I have. Like, you can kind of see it here on the back too. Like, big long snout, and then like the 2 eyes. It does kind of give wolf. Now that you say that, I'm like, wait, I totally can see that. Little glowy white eyes. Oh god, this is where it gets complicated. I have to lock in. Get out, get out, get out. Yes? Yes. That is that, and then that is that, and then that, and then all the way up to there. Yes. Did I actually just do all of that, like, first try? Wait, let me see. Did I do all that first try? Um... Um... I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh, how did you end up in here? Oh, that's what happened. Propose over. Yeah, you just seem to want to have weird glitches for some reason. Oh, is it because you're glued to this piece? That is why. You're stitched to that. I'm going to get rid of those. And that. And I also want to freeze this base skirt, because that was a little bit scary, to be quite honest. I love when I'm like, surely this will work. And then close like, the pH in the soil is too high. I believe I may die. And they're not sewn on the sides, so I will sew them on the sides. My headphones will sometimes make weird chittering noises depending on what I'm doing on my computer. And every time I work on Chloe, they make the strangest little chittering noises directly into my ears. And it's always the loudest on Chloe for some reason. I think this program may literally be haunted. I may be haunted by the ghosts? Unsure. One, two. Oh, wait. Wait, you are not fully committed to the bit here. You. Extend and trim. Pattern outline, please. Same with you. Extend and trim to the pattern outline, please. Commit to the bit. Thank you. No, I found this design is really fun. This is from Monster Hunter, I believe, and I'm not a Monster Hunter player, so I'm not very knowledgeable. But I think this is an armor based off of one of the monsters you can, I presume, hunt based on the name of the game. And I think that's kind of super cute. I don't know if you get it from killing the monster or if you get it from, you know, maybe becoming a nice friend to the monster. If you're a good enough friend to the monster's like, hey, here's clothes that look like me. That's what would happen in Pokemon. The monster would be like, hey, I respect you. Here's some clothes that look like me. I'm Pikachu, by the way. It's so funny. I am Guy whose job it is to know pop culture and like be on the cusp of pop culture so I can know what to pattern next. I don't know what everybody's playing these days. It took me 6 months to get onto Baldur's Gate. If I didn't watch Arcane when it aired, I probably wouldn't have watched it for like another 2 years. I love getting into things like way after they're popular. And like being like, where's all the hype? Where'd the fandom go? The fandom was there rapidly approximately 6 months ago. I'm just late. Breaking from my wig to explain my minimal Monster Hunter knowledge. Majority, if not all, the armor you get in the game is crafted from defeating the monsters. For example, defeat Mizutsune, get the Mizutsune armor, rinse and repeat. However, you can befriend them in the Chibi 3DS game Monster Hunter Stories. Yes, I broke in just to actually you. No, I love that. Thank you. I hope I'm like if I don't know something, I hope that somebody in the chat knows it for me. You guys are my knowledge. I don't know things. I trust you guys to know things so that I don't have to. I can just sit here and like look cute and be purple. And you guys are like, "Oh, don't worry, Peyton, we know." I'm like, "Thank you." Oh my god, speaking of being purple, I wrote the script for Zenirth's lore video for like her official like VTuber lore. And I might try and film it soon. And like start working on it. Because I think it'd be silly. It's not like one of those like super intense, like lore heavy, lore dump, fully animated VTuber videos. It's like comedic because I'm not, you know, into the lore heavy part of VTubing. I'm into the silly part. So my script is funny. I, Peyton, am in it, and then Zenirth is also in it. But Zenirth's not speaking. I'm not putting that southern accent back on again. I did my time. I did my time VTubing in character Zenirth doing the southern accent. I've retired. I've retired. I paid somebody else to voice Jeline, and I don't regret it. Shout out to the me of 3 years ago paying to get Jeline voice acted, and I still use the voice acting clips to this day. Howdy, and welcome to the adventuring party, or whatever she says. My darling girl. Jeline is just a holdover from when Zenirth was her own VTuber and not like my mascot when she was like her own thing with her own lore. And it's very funny because who is that? You look at Jeline and you're like, what is that thing? I'm like, oh, that's Zenirth's gelatinous cube. You don't know? She has an entire like voice acted like introducing me, Jeline thing. That I used to play on stream when people would be like, who is Jeline? I'd be like, don't worry, I will tell you. She will tell you, not me, actually. I wouldn't tell. She would explain herself. But these days she just like sits on screen. She's not even sitting on screen right now. That's the funniest part. Where'd she go? Jeline? Darling girl. Oh, that's why. Why are you all the way back there? Schmoopy. Get back over here. There she is. Drawn by Sam. What joy. What joy and merriment. Oh, my computer just slowed down rapidly. Scary. Scary, scary, scary. Calm down. Breathe. Thank you. You cannot throw a tantrum right now. We are listening to Mario Odyssey music. Take a deep breath, calm down. Okay, wait. Look at your concentration faces. See, this is why I'm so happy. This is why I paid big money to get such an expressive VTuber. Because you really couldn't tell when I was PNG tubing the types of faces I make when I'm really locked in. I was watching my Marvel Rivals stream back because I was like grabbing a clip from it.
Howdy, and welcome to the adventuring party.
Komiko, thank you so much for the follow. And I was like floored at the type of faces I make when I am like focused, locked in on gaming. I love your VTuber model. It's so cool, and the range of motion is mind blowing. It's all done by Bunchata. She did such a fantastic job. Her rigging is crazy expressive. Like the mouth rigging, especially, I am just so blown away by. Like she forms around like every vowel I say, and then like, for example, if I tip my head down like this, she leans in. If I tip my head back, she leans back. Like, and then her little seam ripper that moves with my arm, and then sorry, I'm showing her off again. She has a hat. Wait, the hat. The sick post-it note is not feeling it. She's like a little hat. Like, she's the most delightful girl in the world to me. Like, my darling. She's so awesome. She's so awesome. I'm so glad that I was able to work with Bunchata. She was like a dream. Because my previous VTuber model that I had, our beloved Tomoko VT had drawn it. But I had rigged it. And it was my first ever VTuber model I ever rigged. I only ever rigged 3 VTuber models in my career. And you could tell that it was my first. Like, I was not doing Sam's art justice, I'll just say that. But I didn't know better. But I, like, always took such, like, huge inspiration from Bunchata and, like, the way that she rigged things. And so when she, like, opened up commissions, I was like, oh, I'm getting in. She was like, yeah, I want to do, like, a couple of commissions where I do art and rig. And I was like, oh, I'm in. Oh, I'm in. I'm in love with it from the hat alone. The hat is so fun. Like, little stars on it. And the rigging on it is so good. I am obsessed with her. I'm obsessed with her. It's so funny. Sometimes running a business is paying for a VTuber of your mascot who looks nothing like you and acts nothing like you and is nothing like you. Simply because it makes the brain chemicals happy. And, now you have a little moving VTuber that looks like your silly Blinkus. Okay, now we have to go into the yellows. I'm worried this is going to like
Thank
throw
you
a
for
tantrum.
subscribing, cutie.
Thank you. Oh my god, M-Joy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Enjoy your emotes. You get a bunch of silly emotes. They're all popping up on screen now. You get a bunch of silly little guys, and I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I don't get subscribed to very often. That's very sweet. Thank you. Oh, did it cut out the holes? It did cut out the holes. I'm not crazy. Yippee! Yippee! Thank you, Kimber. Kimber coming in with the yippies. Actually, wait, I haven't redeemed my daily haunting. I should get my daily haunting. What we got? Wait, I need to zoom in on this image because actually, I should zoom in on this image and fix that one because actually it doesn't do it justice. Where is that picture? Audio and images. I love this picture of me, and I don't think that the daily haunting does it justice. I think I need to zoom in on it. This is the picture of me. Oh god. Okay, Katie Harley, yeah. Yeah, I love that one. No, this kills me. I'm in the midst of taking off my Rhea Ripley makeup, and I come walking out of our hotel bathroom, and I go, Peter, can you take a picture of me? I look like a sad clown. I look like I ate paint. Do you guys... Wait. Old man who ate paint. Do you guys know that meme of that old guy who ate paint? This is what I look like. And it's just, this picture kills me. I need to zoom in on it so that you can really see that I look like this, because it's honest to God haunting. It's awesome. This yellow needs to be brighter. Oh my god! Komako, your first daily haunting, what'd you get? Yes! Yes! My favorite picture! Yes! It's like, when I say it's a haunted image, I mean it genuinely. I mean it's genuinely haunting and like harrowing. Hi, why can't I see any of that? Okay, can we superimpose? That worked? First try? Let's go. I want to unfreeze you though. I'm gonna unfreeze all of these. Why aren't you letting me unfreeze you? Unfreeze, there we go. 1, 2, 2, 3. Unfreeze, there we go. Okay. Yay, so many daily hauntings. They make me so happy. They are my favorite part of stream. That and the yippies. I love the yippies. Yippee! I need to add more silly redeems to stream, frankly. I think we should have 18,000 more silly redeems. I just don't know what. We have the first one. We have hydration check. We have posture check, I believe. We have daily haunting. We have yippee. And then we have a couple of audio ones as well. But I want more silly ones. Ever since I made daily haunting into the Game Boy, I should do the fit reveal one. Actually, who... Hydration check. Water. Dirty brown water. Thank you, Sam. Sam has redeemed their prize counter tickets for 1 hydration check, which does not mean a hydration check for me. That means a hydration check for you, too. So legally, you are required to take a sip and share what you're drinking, or else. I am drinking apple juice out of a Haunted Mansion Madame Leota cup. Thank you. Thank God, usually my mic picks up the horrible sound of me, like, gulping. Like, gulping down my drink. And I'm glad it didn't. Water. I have a raspberry iced tea and water. I have tea in a Christmas mug. Yes! I love how the Uno reverse turned. First time I heard this one, let me grab my water. It is your turn to hydration check. If I have to take a sip of my drink, everybody else does. That's my rule. Water. I'm so glad everybody's drinking water. I hope you're all drinking the necessary amount of water. I was going to have a smoothie for stream today, but I have a portable blender that was recalled by the manufacturer. And it's really bad at its job. It was recalled by the manufacturer because of like some sort of manufacturing error that like makes it still usable, but it's not the best. But they were like, you need to destroy it. Like, you need to destroy this one like rubber ring on the inside of it, and then send us a photo of the destroyed rubber ring, and we'll send you a replacement one. And I did that. And then 2 years passed and they never sent me a replacement one. So at this point, I just still use it, but it's terrible and it only works about half the time. So I was gonna have a smoothie today, and then it just decided that it hated me. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. Let me do that and do that. Okay, everything should be attached now. But I want a smoothie so bad. I want a smoothie so bad, and my stupid blender hates me. But after like waiting like a year and never getting my like replacement blender that they promised me, I just went online and I bought the replacement part that I had to cut up because it's literally a rubber ring, so it cost me $1. And then $5 to ship, which was really funny. It cost more to ship than it did to buy the thing. And then my blender just worked again. So I was like, well. And then my mom bought one, and then she never used it, and she gave it to me. So I guess I have 2 blenders now, but I don't. I don't make enough smoothies for 2 blenders. So I'm like, thanks, Mom. Sure. Listen, when I have guests over and they want a smoothie, oh, they're gonna be set. 1, 2, 3, 4. You. Can we superimpose, please? Okay, I want to merge things again. Merge. I want to sew you guys together. I don't like when there's a seam line across the back of this, so I'm going to merge. And then the entire skirt's going to get unfrozen because I want to see what it looks like. Oh, this is music from the hit video game Ape Escape. I'm like, what is this song? This is from Ape Escape. This is from hit video game Ape Escape. Oh yes, this is Ape Escape. I'm so silly. Okay, there, I fixed that. That did not fix this though, that's really funny. Portal radio. Me listening to What's Up Danger from Spider-Verse like, yeah, Peyton, this sure is Ape Escape. Yeah, Peyton, whatever you say, man. Yeah. I keep thinking I want to get a portal tattoo. And I know I said my next tattoo was going to be Little Shop of Horrors, but I keep like wobbling back and forth. I want to get like, hear me out here. Oh, Lord. Like, I keep thinking, like the doodles around Aperture Science of like the companion cube like this? I kind of want to get this with like the same doodly sketchy effect. I think that'd be a really cute tattoo. How did you learn to sew? The first thing I ever sewed was in Girl Guides when I was 12. We had a sewing class and I made a pillowcase. And then I did not sew again until I was 14. And I wanted to sew a cosplay of Captain America from Captain America the First Avenger. And I didn't really know how to sew except for like sewing a straight stitch. But I'd looked at a couple of other cosplayers like work in progress images of them sewing things and thought I could do that. But then I wouldn't Google when I got stuck, and like I wouldn't like Google when I got stuck to like how do you sew this? I'd just hot glue it. So I have a Captain America costume. I believe it's in my closet upstairs. I still have it. I know that for a fact. But I didn't know how to like put sleeves into a costume. so they're hot glued in there. I didn't know how to hem things, so they're hot glued in there. Um, it has like a bunch of like buckle and button details made out of polymer clay, but I also didn't know how to properly bake polymer clay, because if you bake polymer clay for the right amount of time, it ends up kind of flexible, but if you bake it for the wrong amount of time, it'll just like shatter. And so I have like really crackly, shattery polymer clay in that costume. So it's just like cracked in a couple of places and like busted. It's really funny. It's a beautiful costume. It was super, super ugly. And then after I made that, I got really, really into like foam and Warbler, and I didn't really sew for a couple of years. And then when I was around 17, yeah, 17, my basement flooded. My basement was where my cosplay room was, and the 75% finished Armored Princess Peach cosplay that I was working on got so water damaged that it had to all get thrown out. And they had to repair our entire basement, which took 6 months. So I was relegated to my kitchen table with only my sewing machine. I couldn't like work on foam or anything there. My mom wouldn't let me. So I decided to try and buy some sewing patterns from the store, and I wanted to make a costume of Taco from the Adventure Zone, who is like a D&D wizard. Um, and so I bought like a pattern for a cape and like a peasant shirt and a pair of high-waisted pants, and I followed a YouTube tutorial on how to make a witch hat, and I sewed it all myself. And in the process of sewing that, I was like, oh my god, wait, I kind of love this. I'm kind of actually obsessed with this. Wait, this is kind of awesome. And I am now 24 and I run a cosplay sewing pattern business full time. So, needless to say, I think that went well for me. Also, we're done the skirt. We're done the skirt. All the skirt details are on now. It looks kind of crazy silly, but noted, hot glue anything that doesn't work. Exactly. Exactly. It's so funny because I barely use hot glue these days. I like actively avoid using hot glue because I love to sew so much that I will like hand sew anything over hot gluing it. But hot glue is so handy. Hot glue, E6000. I only recently discovered E6000 and now we're like best friends. We E6000? No, that's oomph. Okay, now I have to work on these sleevey thingies. Which do they look like? Oh, okay. So they have like that. That. Okay, yeah, they're like mirrored. I forgot about that. Yes. Yes. I'm not crazy. This is the back. Let me. There we go. I think I want to just delete those two for now, just so I can get. I almost just said get schlurping on this, guys. Who up schlurping they sewing patterns? Okay, I see what this one's giving. Let me. Okay, I understand the vision going on here. And then can I like. Wait, I just realized, is your model holding a seam ripper? She is. She is holding a little seam ripper. I actually have a seam ripper tattoo as well. On my flesh mortal coil. Because I frankly think they're the most important tool in sewing, and I will not take any other answers. The amount of times I seam rip things despite being a professional is astounding. I was seam ripping things the other day. I was seam ripping things yesterday. I was sewing yesterday. Oh my god, my ibuprofen, please kick in, please kick in. I have a seam ripper in my side table by my bed. Real. I have a seam ripper, I have one seam ripper in the drawer next to me, which is really funny because this is my computer desk. And then I have a seam ripper, I have two seam rippers across the room in my sewing desk, and I have one seam ripper in our living room table. And yet somehow when I need them, they all go missing. I don't even sew very often. Yeah, but when you do sew, you need them. It's why I own so many, is because I always need them. Oh, Godspeed, my Twitch warriors. Please be safe with the ads. Okay, that is one. And then now I want to take this. No, not that. I want to take this. I want to delete that. I want to grab this. Oh. Oh, I need to flip you horizontally, please. Thank you. I think after this, I'm done this pattern, which is crazy. Fun fact, medicine usually does kick in faster on an empty stomach. I mean, everything does, so if you are in a pinch, throw it in. Don't do this every time, it will kill your stomach. I usually find if I take an ibuprofen with an empty stomach, I end up feeling sick, which sucks. But then the ibuprofen does kick in faster, so I immediately stop feeling sick. It's like an evil cycle. I was good though. I was gonna work before stream, but because I wasn't feeling too well, I was like, I'm gonna take some time and like lay down and rest a little bit. And so I had like a good lunch. I took some ibuprofen. And I feel like good enough to stream. I'm not like sitting here on stream and like dying, I swear. I just like I'm on my monthly sickness, boys. I'm on my monthly sickness. Sip of my apple juice for strength. For it could keep me going in these tough times in this economy. That is like the same shape as down here, but just a little bit different. That's fun. Diagonal. Actually, this is kind of a symmetrical design. I'm gonna do that so that I can reflect it along a mirrored line and just get the exact same thing reflected. Got an ad from Meowmix that involves CGI cats singing in the rain. I looked over the ad in utter confusion to see a white man passionately singing. What? Listen, that's better than the US military ads that people usually get when they watch my streams, which is crazy. I'm from Canada. I'm from Canada. Why are you being shown military ads on my stream? Oh, yeah, I can't include points. That's what it does. It gets mad at me when I include points. Duplicate is mirrored internal line. There we go. It's not centered, though. I got a Romanian McDonald's ad. I have my setting in English and not even set to Romania. It just knows. It's just like, you're gonna get a Romanian McDonald's ad. That's my favorite. I'll get French Canadian ads. I don't live in Quebec and I don't speak French. Like, I'm like, I don't know who's benefiting from this, but it's not me. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Pink. I just finished my 6 candy star. I love doing candy. OMG, let's go 6 star. Are you making like a bracelet with them or are they just like stars? I'm so curious. I remember I would make candy when I was like a wee lad, but now as an adult, I love seeing it like come back into like fashion again. It makes me so happy. I'm like, yes, more. I'm gonna unfreeze these. Good. Oh, come on, don't tell me that. Good. Thank you. Good. Thank you. what I'm making with them. This is my first time making candy. The world's your oyster. You can make whatever you want. That's even more beautiful, actually. Nobody can stop you. Oh, these points don't overlap. That's the thing. There we go. It should do it now. Cut. No? Oh, because you don't overlap either. There we go. Now are you going to do it? Please, 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 please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, not what I meant. Kenzo, make you pink, make you yellow. Make you yellow, 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 yellow. Also, I have to ask, is it fine if I give little advices, mostly for sickness or random things I find? I like helping others with shit I used to struggle, but I know some people don't like /1 advice, so I just want to state things, so I had to ask. Oh yeah, you're cool. You're cool. I'll always take advice, especially about being sick. I'm the worst at being sick. I end up being like a little baby. Like, if I have like a cold, I end up being like a little baby, but if it's my beautiful bodily monthly sickness, I'm justified in that one. The doctors think I'm strange. I need to lower the or like bring the resolution of these up, because the particle distance, that's what it is. Because right now they are way too chunky. We bring that particle distance down. There we go. Look what that did. Before, after, before, after. Now it's going to look more round on the model itself, which is what I'm going for. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, it's doing that thing where it's getting mad at me. Stop that. Superimpose over. Thank you. Minecraft. Oh. This is Minecraft, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm like, this is definitely Minecraft music, right? This playlist is so delightful. I should listen to this playlist more often on stream. It's kind of like beautifully calming. No, 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 no. Beautifully calming, and then immediately everything goes wrong with my pattern. I'm like, okay. We'll let this happen. I love Minecraft music. I saw a video on TikTok the other day of somebody who walked down the aisle to Minecraft music and like had it like their wedding march like transition into like some of the Minecraft music, and it was so good. I was like, oh, I gotta do this. I'm not gonna do this, but I respect it. I said I gotta do this, and then I was like, I wouldn't do that actually. I would not walk down the aisle to music. I'd walk down the aisle to utter silence. Utter silence, so that all 3 people at my wedding can go, wow, what a beautiful day. The sound of birds. The birds, they chirp. Man, I want to play Minecraft. Time to crack the bad boy open. Sorry, I'm a bad influence. You're no longer cleaning your room. I say one thing and it's Minecraft time. I totally walked down to Minecraft music. Of course you would. Kimber, you wouldn't walk down to like Tomb Raider music? Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, the music. Sorry, it's Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow by the Sherman Brothers for the Disney ride Carousel of Progress. I know that's like that's so silly nerdy, but it's awesome. This song makes me like cry, especially this piano cover. This piano cover makes me like weepy. I'm like, oh, it is a great big beautiful tomorrow. You're so right. You're so right. Life is beautiful. I want to go to a wedding where someone walks down to Minecraft music, right? I listened to Put On Your Sunday Clothes yesterday for something, and I was like, oh, Wally. Stop. I would also get a Wally tattoo. That's what I should tell my mom we should get. I tell my mom and I keep like trying to figure out what matching tattoos we're gonna get. We should get Wally tattoos. I think I could really easily convince her to get a Wally tattoo with me. Of like the little boot with like the little boot with the plant in it. She'd be so down for that. Our current plan are matching Muppet tattoos, which I'm also down for that. I'm also so very down for that. All right, buckled up. I'm a sick professional. For nausea, any over the counter. You reached the limit. Any over the counter. It smells up certain people. I'm reading this. This is beautiful advice. This is awesome. Can somebody screenshot this? I'm screenshotting this and I'm actually going to put it to the side. Because this is genuinely helpful. Holding that, putting that in my little screenshot folder. Please go away. There we go. I'm like, I put that in my screenshot folder and then the pop-up wouldn't go away. I was like, please, I've already screenshotted you. Honorary 10-minute pin. I didn't realize you pinned that. I love that. Thank you, Kimber. For anybody who comes into stream, if you are sick, do not worry. We got you. If you are sick, we are looking out for you. Is that Caitlin from Arcane? Sorry. What? I've never seen that emote. That's so funny. Or at least Caitlin from League. I can't tell if that's League Caitlin or Arcane Caitlin. I worked at a pharmacy for 7 years, apprenticeship and all, and I must say, teas are greatly underappreciated. They can do so much. Not only are they good for, like, your body, they're also just good for your soul. I had to throw out all of my teas because they went bad. And I think about it every day. I miss them. Okay, we have to do some fiddly diddling here. Whoa, never mind. I did not mean to call it that. That is not a good name for it. We have to do some fiddling here. Nothing else, just fiddling. I'm Texan. Tea is like in my blood. The unhealthy sweet kind, the actually helpful kind. All of my teas expired and I had to throw them out, and I need to go buy new teas. Because all I have right now is chai. And chai is very good. I just want more. I'm just greedy. Oh. Wait. Wait, is that what this looked like before, or am I crazy? No, they weren't sewn in all the way here. They were sewn like there. That's why I feel crazy. Because they were not sewn like that. Separate, please. These are going back up to 20. Please. Chloe's chugging. Chloe's chugging because it has all these details on these. It has all the details, and all of them are, they have a lot of polygons in them, so Chloe's like, okay. Unstrengthen. If you can handle spicy food, it helps some people. But if coffee makes you sleepy, it might work. I love butter chicken, and I specifically, I sometimes will like make my own butter chicken, but I mostly order it from this takeout chain called Noodle Box. If you have a Noodle Box near you, go to Noodle Box, get their butter chicken. It is so good. But I specifically, if I'm like feeling sick or I'm not feeling very good, I will order the Noodle Box butter chicken specifically because of the fact that it like knocks me on my feet, even at the mildest setting with how like spicy it is. Because I'm a spice wuss. I need to preface this. I'm a spice wuss. I'm a white guy from like I'm a white guy from Ontario, Canada. Like I'm not meant for spice. And so even the mild version of it will like knock me on my ass and immediately clear my sinuses. It's something beautiful. Okay, I want to remove all the linked editing here, I think. Or no. What do we think? I'm gonna actually unfreeze these. Unfreeze. Ta-da! We have something. I'm getting a phone call from a likely spam number. I'm not going to answer that. Thank you. Ta-da! Wait, here, let me... Why do you have your measurements on? Turn those off. Girl, turn those off. Look at that. I think this looks super cute. I think this looks super cute. Not to toot my own horn, but I think this kind of rules. It looks tasty. I want to genuinely eat it, honestly. Sometimes the clo fabric just like looks like fruit roll-ups to me sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I want to put it in my mouth. Speaking of, I'm taking a sip of apple juice. Trying to stay as far away from the mic as I can, because last stream I was a little bit too close to my mic while I was drinking, and everybody could hear how loudly I gulp down my apple juice, because I gulp it down like a man, like deprived. And it's really funny. But it's also really embarrassing if you're me. It's really funny if you're anybody who isn't me. ASMR mouth sounds by accident, I guess. Alright, let me scoot this in the middle so you can see. Let me give you a little 360. Let me... Wait. Ta-da! And that means that aside from some little bits of digitizing here and there, I'll have to like add notches and add seam allowance and stuff. Unless the client wants a change, this is done. For like the drafting part, I still have to add the notches, add the seam allowance, and then I bring the pattern into Illustrator and I completely digitize it. And then they also paid for a written pattern book, so I am going to have to write about how to put this whole thing together, which will be fun. It won't be too complicated, but I'm gonna yippee myself. Yippee! Yay! Okay, I am briefly going to be right back. I'm gonna go refill my drink, use the toilet, and then we will come back with a new commission. If you're also here, I definitely would recommend getting up and stretching during this break. I will be back in under 5 minutes. I promise you that. Yeah. BRB! We're so back. Hi everybody, I told you I'd be back and I did not lie. We're starting on our next commission, which is this. This is the Mau Mau dance outfit from Apothecary Diaries. Once again a piece of media I'm not familiar with, but this outfit is so cute. This outfit is so cute, so I'm so hyped for it. And it's got big fun sleeves, and I love big fun sleeves. Commission me for anything. It's fun jackets, fun sleeves. Those are my favorite things in the world. Luckily this does not seem like a crazy complex pattern, all things considered. It doesn't wrap over itself in the top, which I'm very grateful for, because for some reason every time I have to pattern a wrap top, it becomes the bane of my existence. So I'm kind of lucky that it just seems like it just goes around the neck like this, and then just kind of like that. Pretty much, I would say, is kind of how it goes. I've made a couple like kimono-y type garments before, and that's kind of what this top is giving, but I don't think I want to construct it the same way I'd construct one of those. Because it kind of restricts the fit a little bit. So I'm like, this is a little bit more of a form-fitting outfit. And even if in like the show itself it doesn't show that it has like seam lines in certain places, I would like it to, for ease of fit. Long story short, if you like a mix of Sherlock Holmes with some romance and plot twist, you will like it. Ooh. I watch like one anime a year. That's my number one joke, is I will watch one anime a year. Because I mean it. I will watch one anime a year, and usually it's rewatching my favorite anime of all time, which is AKB 0048, which if you've never seen is one of the scariest shows ever made. AKB 0048 is a television show that sure did exist. Oh, what is that? Oh, scary. I didn't know it could do that. I actually don't want you curved at all. Get out of here. Same with you. Get flat. Flatten out. There we go. Mood because same. I watched like 100 as a kid, but now 1 year is an accomplishment. I just like I don't watch like things at all. It's very funny. I just work here. The fact that I got into Marvel Rivals is an achievement, because I am so funny. I don't even like really get into like fandoms and like fictional pieces of media as much as I used to these days. I pretty much completely mess around with making my own OCs with my friends. I have a mouse pad that is my OC and Merciless Gecko's OCs, who we have like in a ship together. Kimber drew them and I turned it into a mouse pad, and it's like what my mouse is sitting on right now. Like I'm that kind of guy when it comes to OCs. Those two got engaged last night and I'm not over it. We like RP them. It's very fun. It's like so fun and silly. It's so fun and silly. Everybody should have OCs and RP them with your friends. It's actually like a healing activity. I am going to make this the same color red as the top actually is in the images, because I can't see white on white. Thank you. Everything kind of has a blue tint in the reference images. Whoa, congrats to Zenzi, right? Zenzi Nation! And Zenzi Nation, rise up. We thought it'd be funny, and it was. Oh. Yeah, see, this is what can happen sometimes. Huh. You do need a bust dart. I was hoping you didn't, but you do. People with busts, I'm so sorry. You always have to have darts in your clothes. It's evil. I would never wish this upon anyone. 3.19 versus 3.3. 3.12 versus 3.26. No. 2.9 versus 3.1. No. Please. Can I delete your curve points? What are you now? 3.0 versus 3.2. No. Can I get you more like that? 2.7, 2.8. That's good enough. Oh, in fact, the color is red/dark pink in the novel. That's wonderful. I just, like, take things directly from the reference images. I know this is, like, more, it's more pink-toned than it's supposed to be. But I'm just snapping right from the reference image to be like, well, I think we get a little bit too much Clevola going on here. I actually might not make this that color right now. There we go. Just because it's hard to see, like, the red points on it. The colors just kind of blend together. So I'm like, I will fix that later. I hate when a shirt does this. Sateen, stretch sateen, cotton twill, cotton voile, corduroy, poplin, stretch poplin, poplin, denim, 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 no. Nylon, nylon, polyester taffeta, charmeuse, silk chiffon, double georgette. All of these are, ooh, Duchess satin. Never mind. I was like, all of these are too. No, Duchess satin is the answer. Can I? First of all, no. Second of all, you're too light. Desaturate. Third of all, can I, like, strengthen you? What happens if I strengthen you? That does go away. However, I'm still not the biggest fan of how this is. I think because it bows out too much, that might be causing an issue, so I'll try and flatten it out a little bit. That does not really fix it. It just needs some weight pulling it down, and it will get that. Can I make you smaller? That actually makes you sit worse. That's even funnier. I was like, I'll try making that smaller, see if that's better. It's not. Hi? Why do you... What in the... It, like, doesn't have a side seam that I can adjust. Can I... Hi. What? Hello? Do you see how every other part of this has, like, a black line, like this has a black line? This just doesn't, and I'm not quite sure why. I've never witnessed this before. Can I connect you guys? No. Can I take an internal line and do that? And then can I... Okay, I'll scoot you over. And I'll cut you. There we go! I have never seen it do that before. Really weird. Okay, 20.8. 20.8. Oh, no. Not you. 20.8 by... We'll go 2. We'll call it 2. Yeah. Do that. Do a symmetric pattern. Sew you in the front. Sew you in the back. Okay, it's sitting on the body weird. Why are you doing that? There we go. You are still too curvy, though. You have too many curve points. You definitely do. If I just get rid of them all. That shows a little bit too much, I think. So I think what we have to do is we have to do like that, and then like this. But then see, that does this, and it creates like all this gappage, which I'm not exactly the biggest fan of. So I think it might need to be like that. No, not like that. Maybe a little bit more in. Weird gappage. I hate you. I miss a princess seam. A princess seam would make my life so much easier. But no, life's never easy for me. What if I just... sit? Okay. Huh. Opening up a YouTube video. 1 second. Shoulders. Shoulders. It is the shoulders. I immediately like opened up that video and she started pointing at something and I was like, no, wait, I understand. The shoulders need to be a little bit more angular. Or not. Or the shoulders kind of didn't do too much. Okay. Cruel. I'll BRB. Be safe. Yeah, with the weight, when you pull it down like this, the weight wants it to lay flat. But it just doesn't want to lay flat right now. So I'm like, do I have to pull it down more? Okay, I tried to Google. Google's not helping me right now. I'm gonna move on to the sleeves. Sewing, anime. I will save this though. If I have to go back and completely restart this top, I will, and I probably will because I'm not very happy with it right now. But I will move on to the sleeves regardless. Or I'll try something. Is it a full 2-inch? No, I'd consider it like a 1.5. Yeah. It has like a trim bit layered over top of it. And I'm like, let me try. Let me try it. Worst case scenario, I try this and then I go, oh, this kind of sucks. And it didn't really help. And now I know. But it could offer that little bit of extra strength that we need. This is also strengthened right now, to be fair, so that could be causing us an issue. I'm going to unstrengthen it. It feels... this part is too long. So I think I'm going to move that up just a tinge. And then move this like that. Yeah, actually, the fit unstrengthened is way better. Really funny. I was like, I don't know. The fit is way better. It still has a little bit of gappage, which I think I can fix at some point, but that is better. Turns out strengthening is just the devil. Strengthening things is the devil's work. We're fine. We're good. What song is this? Yoshi. I recognize more of these songs for being in this playlist than I do for like the video games they've come from, just because I've listened to this playlist so often in my time. Oh. No. There we go. I think though, that was more of a proof of concept. I do need to adjust this a little bit because these shoulders are not sitting the way I want them to. They could be wider. Oh, that kind of did a little bit to the gappage as well. That's nice. Can I bring this up? That actually does something pretty nice. I like that. Okay. I'm going to get rid of these for now. I'm going to try... Let me actually look at another image of the front of this. Okay, it has like this little white bit that almost comes off of this. I think if I take one of these and I like copy and paste it, I can make that little white bit. And I think that little white bit might give me what I'm looking for in terms of like, I guess the phrase would be like cleavage reduction. Because the anime character does not have a lot of cleavage, but it feels like this pattern is giving heavy cleave right now in a way that I'm not exactly looking for. So I'm like, well, if I do this, and then I do like that, we're doing what the kids call fiddling around. That's actually, wait. I could be cooking? Wait. No, I think I am actually. It's so funny when I'm like heavily focusing on a pattern, all I want to do is just sit here and go, wait, am I cooking? And sometimes I am. I think I have a concept here. If you'd hear me out for a moment, I think I have a concept. I bring it like up to there, yeah. I think if I give it a little bit of a trim, and then yes, I say. Yes, and then let me look at an image. Yeah, I have something. Wait, I figured it out. Offset internal line by like 1 inch. And then I want to cut all of that. Oh, I totally just figured this out. Never mind. We're cool. I think I'm gonna make all this fabric like satiny. Whoa, shiny. The immediate shine it gives it is really funny. I make this white, because that's what color it is anyway. I I want to round this out. It's a little bit of like a staunch V, and I kind of want to give it like a more of a rounding. Oh god. So many points. Isn't there like a simplify line? Am I crazy? Wasn't there a simplify? Smooth curve? No. I might be crazy. I am crazy. It is an ability. I just don't remember where it is. I'll just do it manually. There's too many curve points here. It's so soothing to listen to you while doing work. I'm so glad you just listen to my unhinged rambles while I get things done. I'm like, get rid of it, I say. It's so soothing to listen to you. Meanwhile, I'm like, and I'm like hissing at things. What if I convert that to a segment point? And then I like bring that up. That is exactly what I wanted, actually. There we go. And then I bring this whole thing down just a little bit. No, not like that. Get that out of here, actually. No, the whole thing, both of them. It does not want to let me do that. Hi? Hi, I'm trying to look to move both of these, please. Thank you. There we go. Now we're cooking. What song is playing? It's The Martian. Whenever I hear a kind of ominous song playing, I'm like, is it the Martian music again? And it always is. I kind of want to, like, toy around with this a little bit. If I do that, and then I cut and sew. Hear me out. Yes. 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 I figured it out. Guys, I figured it out. Let's go. Why'd you all of a sudden get so shiny? Can you stop? Thank you. Ah, you're white now. Stop being that. Thank you. There we go. That's way better. And now what I can do is I can delete those. And now looking at another image of the shirt. Every time I see this shirt, it looks slightly different in each scene it's in. In one scene, they kind of overlap. In another scene, they don't. None of it makes sense. Let me scoot things down. No, not like that. Not like that, please. Can I just, like... Can I just do that? The answer is, yeah, you can. Oh, that immediately got bad. Oh, wow. You just immediately start sagging, huh? You were so good before. What happened? I feel like I have an idea here. I have a concept. I need to refine it. I'm going to back up. I'm going to back up. There we go. I have a concept. I just need to refine it. I'm figuring it out. I'm gonna offset it off of this, actually. Yeah. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. Okay, and if I don't sew them together at all, there's major gappage, so they do need to be sewn together. I just don't know if the amount that they're sewn together is too much. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia. Okay. Okay, we're back to shapes. We're back to shapes and colors. I feel like we made progress there, and then I was like, okay, let's try this again, and now I'm lost. No. No, but also yes. 1 inch. I feel like that's not exactly going to work. Oh, I guess it did. I guess it did, but I kind of want it to go up more to cut things off a little bit. No. Okay. No. This is what we have, and it is like way too cleavagey. There's too much cleavage going on. I think I just have to start from scratch. I think I'm going to save this and I'm going to start from scratch because I'm looking at a different reference image now and the top looks different in this reference image. And that's annoying me. So I think I'm going to go off of this reference image because this looks like it's more feasible for construction. I'm going to save as project Mau Mau 2. Mau Mau again. Mau Mau a second time. Okay, now I can go back to the drawing board and get rid of that. And widen the shoulder a little bit. There we go. Widen the shoulder. Go back to my reference images. Yeah. So this entire thing can practically be moved up because it really cuts off right under the boob. Like right there. Flattening is a straight line. Can I scoot you down? Hi? There we go. It's like this, essentially. And it goes like that. But not really. Because it actually kind of goes like this. And then like this. I'm actually going to kind of sick of this playlist. I'm going to go back to regular stream music, I think. Or, what is this playlist? Oh, this playlist is kind of delightful. What is that? This playlist is called Like a Hot Chocolate to the Heart. It is like 5 years old. Why does it have... It has Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego on it for some reason? Unsure why. But you know what? I kind of respect it. I'm going to put on a stream playlist. 5, 6, 7, 8. Sing it, Chapel. Keep us going, girl. Keep me alive. Oh my god, speaking of, I tried on all of my Chapel Roan cosplay. You guys. Do I have the photo? Actually, I want to show it off. I was just reminded of Chapel. I tried on the entire chapel costume as it is so far, including pop girlies wear this specific pair of like shimmery dance tights, specifically Chapel and Sabrina do. So I bought it for myself. Look at these crazy tights. Tell me they are not the shiniest, glitteriest, most beautiful things in the world. But also, look at Chapel! She's so sparkly, and she needs her stabilizer washed off, but other than that, she's like pretty much wearable and done. I'm so happy with her. She's like a delight to me. I'm so happy with this project. I think I wanna like add a curve point there. Of course I come back during ads. No! I just realized everybody's on ads and couldn't see Chapel. I'll show her when ads are done. When ads are done, I will bring Chapel back. Reopen close tab. Not that. iCloud. iCloud, come back. I will show Chapel again. When everybody's back from ads, I'll show Chapel. I always forget that you can't see what I'm doing when the ads are on, or hear me. Welcome back, Chapel Run. Welcome back, first preview of the Chapel Run costume. My wig gets here tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. First preview of Chapel with everything on, including the tights, and one of the go-go boots, because the go-go boots were not quite yet sized up to fit my thighs. Because, let me find another photo. Wait. I'll pull up the photos a different way. This is how the boots fit when they got me. This is how the boots fit when I got them. When they got to me. They didn't. But I have now adjusted them. And they now fit perfectly. And they're so cute. They do not make go-go boots for people with calves like me. Apparently, they do not make boots for people with calves like me. And in posting my frustration about that, I had a bunch of people come into my messages and be like, no, it's like this for me too. It's a nightmare. Are you going to make a tutorial about how you fixed your boots? And I had like filmed it because I thought maybe people would benefit from the tutorial. But I literally got like 10 or 20 different DMs from people on Instagram when I posted about fixing my boots that were like, can you teach me how to do this? I need to fix my boots. And I was like, I got you. Do not worry, I got you. Do not fret. Do not fret, I am looking out for you. So, yay! Okay, I like how this looks better. Has kind of a U-shaped neckline. I need go-go boots, but if I get some, I would be so scared to cut them to make them bigger. No, I go over that in the tutorial. I say, like, it is so scary, but do not worry. They are just boots. They are just boots. You will be able to fix them. It is so scary to just, like, cut into your boots and be like, ugh. But then, even if you can buy, like, short boots that are, like, the same, like, height as, like, a go-go boot is, and then make a boot cover as well. That's also another option. That I didn't even, like, think about until I'd already bought my boots. Then I was like, oh, yeah. Just gonna say you're sorry. Cat's eye. I was about to say me when I'm the #1 Cat's Eye fan. I'm not. There's definitely a Cat's Eye fan who would argue with me about that. Oh! Some under boobage showing. Okay. Sorry, the way this sits with the maximum amount of under boobage allowed is so funny. Actually, let me... Avatar editor. Underbust is 39 inches, so... 39 divided in half is 19.5 by 2. There we go. Now they both don't fit. I kind of want this to... Oh! I don't think you're supposed to do that. The whole reason I left was to get a snack, but I forgot a snack. That was me when I went upstairs during the BRB. I was like, I'm gonna grab myself like a quick snack and like scarf it down, and then I just forgot. And I was like, oh, well, too late now. I'll celebrate with a beautiful after stream snack to celebrate a job well done. I can share my goldfish biscuits. Don't worry. Thank you. You're keeping us all fed.
Dirty brown water.
Dirty brown water. You guys know what that means. Everybody is legally required to take a drink because Komiko has exchanged their prize counter tickets for a hydration check. You also have to share what you're drinking or else. I am still drinking apple juice. Still on Oiter. We're all still on the same drinks. Oh. I'm drinking water now. Oiter time. Still water. Tragically, I finished the raspberry iced tea. No! Sam, you poor thing. We got waters in the chat. Happy May, who's up drinking their waters? Who up dinking they Oiter? Okay, I feel like I have figured something out here. But I do not think this is wide enough. Guys, water makes you rust. Remember to switch soon. Guys, please don't make your insides rust. Please be safe. Back to my reference image. Yes. I need to like... Yes. I have figured it out. I have figured it out. Wait. And then I do this like 0.75. Every time you stream, I feel very motivated to craft. I'm so glad. When do you usually stream? This surprisingly helped me focus on studying. I stream today's Thursdays at 3 p.m. EST, and I stream Mondays at 3 p.m. EST. And every week it's the same. I always try and stream Mondays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. I'm not always patterning. Sometimes I'm crafting, and then sometimes if I feel a little devious, I'll play some video games. Feel a little devious. But I'm glad I've helped you focus on studying. That's so good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad a little bit of background noise. A little bit of helpful background noise for your studies. A little bit chapel run. You guys very quietly. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The neighbor's dog is like going hoo, 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 over and over and over again incessantly. We are all frolicking. This is true. We are all la-la-ing. We are all frolicking. Split. Can I split you like an inch? Yes. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet your dog, please? There we go. Got that dog in him. And offset this by like 1.5. Yeah. And offset this by 1.5. No, not like that. Other way. Other way, please. Thank you. Okay. Starting to get strangely somewhere. And now it has like this weird shape in the middle of it. I think I made it too curved. I think I'll make it less curved. I need to. What I used to roller skate back in ye olden days. And by ye olden days, I mean 2021, in the midst of the pandemic. And I no longer do it because I now own a bicycle. Instead, I will bike places. But I listen to music when I bike, and I used to listen to music when I roller skated, and I had a specific like roller skating playlist. And I keep thinking I should make myself like a bike playlist, and that this should be on there. I think chapel is like a legal requirement to be on my bike playlist, personally. She's a legal requirement to be on all my playlists, to be fair. But I don't know. I feel like if I'm... Because I'm not riding a regular bike. I need to confess. I ride an adult tricycle because it rules, and it has a big basket in the back that I can put my fabric in when I bike to the fabric store. But I'm usually like rocking the tunes while I bike, and I'm like, I should make a bike playlist. Cause my roller skating playlist is such a time capsule of like the time it was from. Like it's half of my roller skating playlist is Bo Burnham's Inside, which I don't know why I was listening to that while I was trying to like live my roller skating like summer dreams, but sure. But you know what? Sure. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Okay, I like this. I'm going to save. I'm going to start adding more color to this. I wish I could bike places, but I live too far away from things. I don't drive is my thing. That's my problem, is I don't really drive. I don't really drive, I say. I don't have my license. I can't drive. So I have a bike specifically so that I can like feel like a grown adult who's like independent and can take myself places. And that includes going to the fabric store. Like, I just got my bike back. My bike had been at my parents' ever since I moved out from their house like years ago. And it's very funny because ever since I've gotten my bike back, I've ridden it like every single day. But I don't have anywhere specific to ride it to, so I will just like ride it in circles around my neighborhood. And I had somebody like roll down their window while I was riding my bike yesterday, and they went, "I like your trike," and I was like, "Thank you." I couldn't tell if they were being genuine or if they were making fun of me. But a lot of times people see my bike and they're like, "Listen," and they're like, "Listen, this thing kind of rules," and I'm like, "I told you." Everybody who sees my bike is like, "Can I take it for a ride?" Like my friends, or like anybody who comes over is like, can I like take your bike down the street? I'm like, "Yeah, you can." And you'll understand why I own an adult tricycle. It's like constant party fun time. Okay, this actually looks like something. Wait. Now we're somewhere. Wait, now we're getting somewhere. Modular library, women, basic shirts, sleeve. Can I ride your trike when I visit? Absolutely, Sam. If you didn't, I'd be offended. I would be really offended if you came all the way to my house. You didn't ride my trike. You traveled all the way. You traveled all the way from the far lands. Like, of course you can ride my trike. You can do whatever you want. You can sleep in my bed. Seems fair to me. I have a license, but God, gas is expensive. Bike, too lazy to get it out, so bus it is. I used to ride the bus so often when I used to live near a bus stop. My problem is I don't live near a bus stop now. I don't live near a bus stop, and I live close enough to like a shopping plaza that I could walk there, but it takes half the time to bike. So like my first bike trip when I got my bike back the other day was I went to the grocery store, and I was like, "Oh my God, I feel like independent again," because I was starting to feel a little bit like a bump on a log, to be quite honest. I felt like a burden on my partner Peter, because anytime I'd have to go anywhere, I'd be like, can you drive me? Can you drive me? Because I don't want to pay $20 to take a cab 2 kilometers away. And he'd be like, yeah. And I'd feel so bad. Is that the right size now? That's way too big. What's the difference right now? 11.5. Okay, I'm gonna extend you a little bit out. That's better. Arrangement points, please. Arrangement points, please. Thank you. Okay, one sleeve base in. Let me get the other in. And then we can start adjusting these sleeves. Nice. This looks kind of silly right now. This is so real. I have to drive 2 hours when I want to visit my parents, or drive if I want to go anywhere, and I'm like, no, if I could take the bus, I would. I love like a train. I love taking a train. I don't live in a city with like subways, but whenever I go to a city with a subway, I'm like, this is actually the peak of living, guys. Anybody who lives in like a big city and they're like, ugh, I hate the subway, give it to me. Give me your subway. I will ride it. Come on. Oh, you're just getting too skinny. That's your problem. Scale you just a little bit. Hi, can we like do sleeve things? Oh, you're way too skinny. That's your problem. That is not the size of a human wrist. Thank you. Just pull you down. Pull you down. Okay, these sleeves start decently normal until about the elbow area. And then all of a sudden they go off the rails. Like there. Can I actually? No, I can't do that. A little bit smaller. Is there any strain right there? No, that's good. Okay. If your seam is right there, I need to see these sleeves out. They kind of drop into almost like a bell shape. If I can like cut and sew. I'm gonna move these out of the way, first of all. Oh, not like that. Okay, first of all, going to get rid of that. No. No, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because you do like a little bit of something like that. But you kind of have like a curve to you, I guess I would say. So if I like rounded this corner, would that be what I was looking for? Oh, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this sleeve. It's throwing a tantrum. If I was to like strengthen that, is that what I'm looking for? Or wait. Pose. Show avatar joints. I'm gonna mirror you. I can better edit the sleeve if I do this. Is that big enough? I'm trying to figure out if this is the move or if it is like this. Copy, mirror, paste. No, not what I meant. Copy, paste. Not like that. No more joints. Thank you. Starts getting angry at my pattern. No, stop it. Like if I, that and that, how does that feel like for a sleeve? No, I know what I'm doing. No, I'm not feeling this. I know what I'm doing. How wide is this? 12. Ellipse, 12. I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, we're about to do something scary. You guys have to trust me here, okay? I'm about to do something scary. Meow. Okay, yeah, exactly what I thought. Not quite. One, two. Up. Up. Yeah, that's giving way more of what I wanted, but this is not long enough, so I need to optimize. Like another 5. I don't know if this is too flowy, floofy of a sleeve. That might be something I send the client and I go, what do you think? Because if it is too flowy, floofy of a sleeve, I will go for, oh, not what I meant. Can I get flip normals? Please? Can you flip your normals? Thank you. I don't know if this is too much flounce, but I will send it to the client and I will see what they think. And if they go, oh, it's too much, I'll be like, cool. I will decrease it. But for now, that looks like something. It has white on the underside, doesn't it? Oh, it's like a white border. Okay, I can do that. I can do that so easily. Like 3 inches the other way. Yeah. Make this red. Make this red. Yeah, I like how this looks. I am feeling this now. We had a moment there where things got scary, and I was like, oh no, the pattern's not going that well. But we made it back. I had that problem with, a couple weeks ago, I did a Chuck E. Cheese pattern, which was one of the coolest commissions I've ever gotten to do. I was like very, very jazzed that somebody approached me and they were like, can you recreate this outfit that Chuck E. Cheese wore? I'm like, yes. Oh my god. But the first time I tried it, it turned out so bad that I was like, oh. I was like, oh, maybe I'm bad at this. Maybe I've disrespected the name of Charles Entertainment Cheese. But it worked out. Ad time. My Twitch ad warriors, please be brave. Okay. Now comes the fun part, which is the flounces. How much is the neckline? Neckline is about 17. Can I make a spiral? Side. I want to make you like 1 inch and 1 inch. No, not 3 inches, 1 inch. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Random little spiral. I'm going to freeze you. And I'm going to duplicate you. I need the purple off of this reference image. Duplicate the silk. Get to the purple. There we go. It's like more of a blue, actually, but ignore that. Here's a little patent hack of the day for you about how to make fun flounces on your costume. Spirals. And then if I take everything except for this flounce and I freeze it, and I take this flounce and I unfreeze it, something crazy is going to happen when I try and put all this together. It's going to throw a tantrum. It's going to throw a tantrum. But if I go to thick textured surface, flounce. It's now all flouncy and bouncy. And if I strengthen this, does it get flouncier? It does. Yes, that is what I wanted. There we go. Add pattern on. Pattern on. No. Wait. Anchor point. Segment point. Hi, can we be normal, please? Lines and points are too close to each other. What do you mean? I'm trying to cut you. There we go. For some reason, it was just glitching out weird. Anyways, cut. Boom. Symmetric pattern. Boom. Strengthen. Flounces. Look at that. And see, easy peasy. Easy peasy little flounce. Heart Bear on YouTube says in all caps, hello! Hello! Hello, how are you? Are you working on anything fun? It's my favorite question to ask people is if they're working on anything fun. I'm going to actually try something. I'm not going to separate these. And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to go like that along the same flounce. And then that along the same flounce. How does that end up looking? Oh, it's taking its time, it's taking its time. Give it a second, give it a second, give it a second. It's gotta think about it, it's gotta think about it. It is still thinking? Oh, good lord. Not quite. Can I unstrengthen you? Can I? Why are you? Thank you. Can I strengthen you now? Okay, no, I do prefer how it looks when it was 2 and 2. Just playing Hollow Knight. Ooh, Hollow Knight is so fun. I've always heard so many good things about it, and I've watched a couple people play a little bit of it, but it seems very fun. I've not gotten to play it myself, which is a shame. Which is a shame, but I'm notoriously bad at playing anything. Look at these flounces. Aren't these so fun? Now I can copy paste and do the same thing for the bottom. It's along the bottom, yeah. I'm not crazy. Do that. And then all the way to there. And then add point to pattern on end. Unfreeze that. Oh, you're doing nothing again. You just have too many curve points down here. I managed to get some work done today on my Farina sword and hat before my body said no more work today. Listen, that's very impressive considering you're still actively recovering from surgery. The fact that you got anything done is very, very impressive. Do you feel like you're going stir crazy yet? Because I feel like if I was you, I would start feeling like I was going crazy. Like, I get sick for like 2 days, and my brain gets so irrationally angry about the fact that I can't do anything. I can't imagine like surgery recovery. I would be losing my mind. Oh, I think these flounces look so cute. Ugh. These are so cute. Whatever. Oh, I started going stir crazy about 4 days after I got home. I'm now going on week 3 recovered, and I still have roughly 5 more weeks until fully recovered. Ugh. God, seriously, Godspeed to you. I cannot imagine. Like, no wonder you're trying to get literally anything done. I would be going crazy. Okay, I'm going to do something potentially dangerous here and unfreeze these, which means that things could explode. They didn't? This looks so good. Thank you! I think I'm going to bring the arms down just a little bit, just because it's making the sleeves lump in a weird way. Wait, let me mirror. Oh, no. Oh god, what have we done? I've done something. Hi, can we? Thank you. Can we come down a little bit more? I don't want it to get in the way of the body, but also I end up with like these little wrinkly bits here at the shoulders. And I'm like, but I think I'm good. No. Thank you. I think I might just give things a little bit of a tug. Because it fits, it just is doing that thing when you like raise your arms where, you know, fabric shifts. Oh. I thought I needed to buy more socks. I just folded like 30 pairs. Where did they come from? Hashtag spring cleaning. That's me. I keep being like, man, I need to buy more underwear. And then all of a sudden I'll like find like, like genuinely shit you not like 10 pairs of underwear that I didn't know I had. That are like still in like on the hangers. Like have not been worn. And I'm like, what? So I'm on like, I'm not allowed to buy myself socks and I'm not allowed to buy myself underwear. I did, however, I accidentally made my chapel costume with too much in the chest department, especially somebody who doesn't have anything in the chest department. So I had to buy like a push-up bra for that. As somebody who doesn't like typically wear those, it's been a very surreal experience. They're so sturdy. They're so sturdy and filled with so much padding. It's very scary. It's very scary. Oh, guys, I'm really happy with this. Wait, guys, this is so cute. Can I Actually, I think I want these unstrengthened a little bit. I love how they sag when they're not strengthened. No one talks about how push-up bras can be very supportive if you get the right size for you. They're like wearing a... They're crazy. The one I bought is like meant to be like an extreme push-up one. So it's very funny how much of it is literally just padded. It's just padding and nothing else. There we go. I am going to add this little... I'm going to clean this up. And then I'm going to add this little detail here. Point to intersection. Please, 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 please. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sing it, Sabrina Carpenter. 1, 2, 3. Divide and turn line. Okay, come on now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Divide and turn a line. Okay, whatever. Divide and turn a line. Lines or points are too close together. What? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Fine. I won't do it like that then. I'll do it like this. I'll do it like the complicated way, I guess. Since that's what you want from me. Cut. Yes. Oh my god! Clo 3D, I swear to God right now. Cut. Thank you. Why did it throw a tantrum over that? Is it because it's so small? That's my only thought, but I've made things this small before, so I'm like, I'm not quite sure. Oh well. Go. I think I'll finish the top of this today and send it off to the client. And then when I get their approval for the top, I'll start on the skirt. Or if I, like, you know, they need some tweaks for the top, I'll do that. And then once the top is done, I'll move on to the skirt. But this is looking really cute. I am very happy with this. I have a question. Feel free to ask your question, by the way. I just realized I just saw that 2 minutes late. You are more than welcome to ask your question. I got locked in on my work and I forgot to answer. You are more than welcome to ask questions. I will do my best to answer them. I can't always guarantee I'll have the answer, but I sure can try. Dude. No, this is so cute. What? Sorry. Let me unstrengthen everything for a second. What? This is so stinking cute. Are you kidding me? Merge these together. This pattern went from being my enemy to being my ally. Can these be put for people not plus size? This isn't a plus size. So, yes. Yeah. Can these be put for people plus size and who are minors? My patterns come in extra small to extra large. If you go on my website, cospayton.com, each pattern has a size chart on it, and you can check and see and check compared to your measurements whether they fit you or not. My patterns are meant for adult bodies, so depending on how minor is minor, they may not fit you, they may fit you. Like, I definitely... If you're not... I guess I would say if you're not wearing children's clothing anymore, if you're wearing, like, adult clothing, you're gonna fit into my patterns, essentially. Is the easiest way to put that. But my patterns come in extra small to 3X. This is so cute. Ugh. Ugh, I'm such a big fan of this. Yeah, I'm such a big fan of this. Yeah, this gets a thumbs up from me. This gets a love and light and peace and joy and whimsy and merriment from me. I really love this. Eee! Eee! I didn't mean to pull up Zenirith. Nobody saw that. Oh, so just adjust them to my body? Well, they're patterns, so there might be a size that fits you pretty well, but since it is a sewing pattern, when you make the garment for yourself, you will have to adjust it for your body. Or if you get a commission from me, I will make it as best as I can to your measurements. Like this is for a client, and this is my client's measurements right now. So this will fit them pretty perfectly right out of the pattern, but they still might need to make some adjustments here and there. If that makes sense. Let me pull up the reference image of this character, because I feel like I kind of ate this up. I'm not going to lie. Let me... Like... Can I lean out of the way? I can, sort of. You can kind of see what I mean. Like, these are making sense. Thank you, you're so sweet. Thank you very much. I much appreciate that. And thank you for stopping by the stream as well. Yeah, I think I ate this. I think I ate this up. I'm not gonna toot my horn, but I think I did. I still don't know if the client is gonna think that these sleeves are too much or if they want a little bit less. If so, I'm gonna change this from a full circle to like a half circle or even maybe 3/4, depending on what they want. If they want nothing, I'll make it a quarter, but that's very sad. a quarter circle skirt is like no volume. By the way, love the little sticky note on you. Thank you. I am sick. I have a bunch of other sticky notes too, because I got them from a little pack of them. There's a ton of them that are like, sick, mic off, I'm tired. Like one of them literally just says like fucking lazy, and I love that. Ugh. We got this done. And let me pull up the other one we got done today. Now I see. I let my people declare me, and I consider myself a fool. And let it load. And we got this done today. They're two very different projects, which I think is kind of fun. I love getting to go from one extreme to the next, from like Monster Hunter armor to big flowy sleeves. It's been very fun. I'm very, very happy with both of these. Yee! Yay! Let me schwarp. Hey, full body. Hey, it's full body Zenirith. What's up? I think that might be where I call it for today. Those were the two commissions that both of these commissions are due on June 1st, and I have to get cracking on them because they're obviously due very soon. But I have been so crazy with everything. Canada Post might be going on strike in a couple days. The tariffs. I've been making YouTube videos. Like, my schedule has been crazy right now. So I have fallen a little bit to the wayside on my commissions, admittedly, but I want to get back on the horse, and this was my first step on getting back on the horse. And I'm very, very happy with the progress made today. And despite being sick, I'm very, happy, and I'm glad I streamed. I was thinking about canceling stream today because I didn't feel too good, but I'm very glad I streamed. Everybody hanging out with me kind of, lifted my spirits a little bit because I was kind of, alone and, wallowing in my own, silly town. You done good, Hasselhoff. We stay silly. I was wallowing by myself, and I appreciate you all coming here so that I am a little bit more hanging out with people. I'm staying social. I'm keeping myself accountable. But yes, I very much appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. As said, I will be back Monday, 3 p.m. EST. We might do more patterning. We might do wig styling. I'm not quite sure yet. Depends on how I feel come Monday. And if I'm still sick, maybe no stream on Monday. Who knows? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, YouTube, Twitter, all those things. I will see you guys around. Please be good. Please take care of yourselves. And yeah, see you guys on Monday. Enjoy my ending screen. and make sure you drink lots of water. Okay, bye.